Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Denver Nuggets. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Evan Mobley.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. They've got DeAndre Jordan, Franz Wagner out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the 76ers, we've got Jimmy Butler, Derek White out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Johnson in at the 4 slot. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Mobley, second chance effort, uses the glass to drop it in.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Irving for 3, counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Brian, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Wagner, and stolen by Caruso. For the finish, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A good athlete. Caruso can really get up and down that floor.
Mobley finds White. Here's Butler, rebounded by Denver. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs, and the other was lottery bound.
6 on the shot clock. Turner, a screen on Johnson. 3-pointer, Bridges. Mobley grabs the board. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Caruso outside. Pass to Butler. Outside White. There's the triple. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Bridges, a screen on White. Irving, the pass to Wagner. Cash money from 16 feet away.
And Wagner is money from there.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Butler against Bridges. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Butler can't get it to go. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left for him?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Denver leading by 4. To the paint. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Irving.
The defense makes Bridges work for it, but he is more than up for the task.
And stolen by Bridges. Johnson against Turner. Wagner outside.
I see him.
Pass to Bridges. Butler with a steal. Mobley outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Caruso, the pass to White. To stop the run, down low. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Denver has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Bridges, a screen on White. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Bridges against Johnson. Outside Irving. Turner, a screen on White. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. '76ers trail by 4. 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot from deep. Mobley. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Screen by Bridges. Outside Irving. Pass to Turner. Back to Irving. And here's Turner. And he banks in the layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's White. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. And Mobley gets it to go. Denver leading by 4. Wagner with a screen on White. White against Irving. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Wagner with a screen on Johnson. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Philadelphia. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
White looking it over. Butler against Wagner. Butler passes to Caruso. Over Irving. The rebound by Turner.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. 76ers trail by 4. Right side, Butler. Shoots over Bridges. No good with a fallback jumper.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. Marshall comes in for Butler, and Ellis is subbed in for Caruso. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. The Nuggets, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Marshall outside. White with a screen on Barrett. Mobley, right side. Pass to Watson. Marshall outside. Fires for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And Mobley's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 4. Mobley, a screen on Irving. White, the pass to Mobley. And stolen by Bridges. Now here's Adams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Screen by Bridges. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Yeah, they have the lead early, but their turnovers are concerning.
Well, the 76ers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Irving against White. Inside. Watson passes to Mobley. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Good on the shot.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Ellis outside. Pass to Marshall from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. It's all knotted up.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey team, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back over to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Watson. No points yet. The 3 is rebounded by Barrett.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Outside Irving. Turner, a screen on White. Irving for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's tipped. White, the pass to Mobley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Now here's Barrett. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
So it's Philadelphia now, following that last 3-pointer by Denver. Mobley down low. Adams covering. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Good work there as it goes.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. White against Bagley. From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Irving, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Marshall outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Denver. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. White against Irving. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Evan Mobley getting it done for Philadelphia. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. Now here's Caruso. 14 points for him last game against New York. Drops in the 3. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gillespie. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Now here's Butler. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Kennard. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Johnson. Caruso outside. From deep. On target from range. Caruso's got 5 now.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
Outside Barrett. And again, it's Denver missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Here's Bagley. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Kennard. And he converts the layup. Kennard's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. And the 76ers with possession. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. There's a screen by Johnson. Clock at 6. Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Different look for Denver. Turner comes in for Bagley, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Wagner. To the middle, looking to win the run, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Denver shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside Butler. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, Johnson will take advantage of a look from 3 every time.
Here's Gillespie. Defended by Kennard. And it's blocked. Outside Johnson. Now here's Kennard. Caruso outside. Pass to Butler. Over Turner. Rebounded by Denver. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Nuggets trail by 10. Now Barrett. Bridges, a screen on Johnson. To the paint. Stolen by Caruso. Now Jackson Davis. Still without a bucket. Johnson passes to Caruso. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. From the baseline. Rebounded by Denver.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Screen by Bridges. Barrett against Caruso. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. That one's off.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Good on the second one.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
Outside Butler. Pass to Johnson. Here's Kennard. The 3-ball. Philadelphia with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Barrett on the wing. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Denver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Sixers. White comes in for Kennard.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
The Sixers lead by 6. Butler with the ball. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Counted. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The 76ers, number 1.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Nuggets. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. And that game brings a 7-game road trip to a close. Now here's Caruso. He's got 5. And Mobley throws it down.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Bridges, a screen on Caruso. For 3, Barrett. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
That one's good for 2. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
Another bucket for Mobley. I mean, in a groove here tonight. They should just keep feeding him.
Jordan the screen for 3. Bridges. And again, it's Denver missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
White finds Butler. Philadelphia moving it around. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
Kennard, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Denver, Adams comes in for Jordan. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Gillespie. And he's good on the second. So it's Denver now. It's a 13-point game. Outside Barrett. A shot to stop the run, and it's blocked by Butler.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Butler against Barrett. Pass to Mobley. Over Adams. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside for Irving. And here's Turner, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. 3 on the clock. Barrett can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 13. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Outside Johnson. Pass to White. Kennard outside. And here's Mobley. Adams covering. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 22.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Nuggets trail by 15. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Just about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at the East. You take a look at Philadelphia. They've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
When I look at the 76ers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Nice shot by Turner.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Down low. And again, Evan Mobley. Mobley's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Adams with a screen on White. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Wagner comes in for Barrett. Philadelphia leading by 14. Mobley, a screen on Wagner. Outside Butler. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the right iron. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. White with the steal. And it's blocked by Irving.
How about that block from Irving there, getting the timing just right on the defense.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
From the inbound, and Mobley throws it down. Nuggets trail by 16. On the wing, Irving. Turner, a screen on White. Here's Irving, and he lays it up and in. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Now here's White. Mobley passes to White. Basket's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Nuggets trail by 19. Bridges, a screen on White. Irving against White. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. Irving, a screen on Butler. Wagner for 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Butler against Wagner. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Irving. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Wagner for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Sixers on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neil School of Shooting.
Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, a.k.a. 12 points a game.
That's over a long time of years, though.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest.
Some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
I don't want to embarrass these young guys with my hop skinny. You know this 2-inch vertical, I have to save it. It's their time to shine.
Yeah, nice out, nice out.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Evan Mobley has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Alex Caruso is out there with Derek White. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Butler. And it's Johnson in at the 4. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. '76ers on D. Pass to Irving. Turner for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. White's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Wagner against Butler. The turnaround jumper. Again, Philadelphia.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And that one misses.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
And the second free throw is good. The Sixers lead by 22. Pass to Butler. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Over Irving. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Caruso outside. Pass to Butler. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside White. Mobley, a screen on Irving. White for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Wagner. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. Makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
Mobley down low. Jordan's there. And Mobley gets it to go.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Wagner with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Wagner. Puts it up from 12. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Wagner's got 5 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Caruso outside. Now here's Mobley, covered by Jordan. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Here's Bridges, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. Steven Adams checked in for Jordan. Bridges hits them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Butler on the wing. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Irving looking it over. Bridges outside. Turner, a screen on Johnson. Bridges misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Mobley. And here's Butler. From 10 feet away. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Wagner against Butler. Wagner, the pass to Irving. Now here's Adams. And stolen by Caruso. Outside Butler. Outside Johnson. Pass to Mobley. Takes the 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 20. Bridges down low. Covered by Johnson. Back to Bridges. Oh, deflected. Butler with a steal. Here's Johnson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Both free throws good from Irving.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Outside White. Mobley down low. Adams is there. Outside Butler. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Butler, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's an 8-footer. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
How impressive was that? Turner with authority.
Caruso outside. Mobley passes to Caruso. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Wagner on the wing. Butler covering. Yep, that one goes. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Outside White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
That's good from White. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Wagner. And Irving has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Barrett, a screen on White. Irving for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 7. Here's Mobley. The Sixers again can't hit.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Bridges, a screen on White. Irving, the pass to Bridges. Yep, that one's good. 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the 76ers with some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Mobley. Watson comes in for Johnson. And Ellis is subbed in for Caruso. Outside Butler. Tries to break his ice. And it's blocked by Irving. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And another basket for Denver.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
Outside White. Blocked by Irving. Now here's Adams. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And it's Irving missing. Philadelphia leading by 16. Ellis passes to White. It's stolen by Irving. Lets the three fly. Watson with a rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
They get it back.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector.
Butler's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Barrett. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
White, the pass to Butler. Pass to Watson. Ellis outside. There's the three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Irving against White. Lets it fly. And it falls all over the rim and in. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
White for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Screen by Bridges. Irving for 3. Watson with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Bridges against Butler. Shoots over Bridges. The Sixers again can't hit.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Bridges, a screen on White. Pass to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Sixers. Kennard comes in for White, and Denver will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Adams. Bagley comes in for Turner. Franz Wagner checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Gillespie is subbed in for Irving. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. .103 left in the third quarter. Ellis outside for 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Jordan. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. The Sixers lead by 13. Kennard passes to Marshall. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Nuggets. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. .32 seconds left in the third. Wagner outside. It's Barrett on the wing. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Yeah, and this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Now Kennard. Jackson Davis a screen. Philadelphia with another miss. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Philadelphia leading by 11. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Marvin Bagley is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Bagley passes to Adams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Pass to Mobley. Kennard outside. Clock at 6. Mobley on a screen. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Nuggets trail by 13. Right wing. There's a screen. Here's Gillespie, defended by Kennard. Barrett can't hit. Well, the 76ers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Ellis' shot is off.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Adams inside, covered by Mobley. Bagley passes to Barrett. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Ellis outside. Mobley down low. Adams is there. Kennard outside. 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Marshall. No good on the 3. Nuggets trail by 10. Left side Bagley. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Marshall. Gillespie can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Marshall with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Adams a screen. Here's Barrett. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Marshall. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wagner. Outside Barrett. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Philadelphia leading by 11. Ellis outside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Gillespie. Bagley passes to Adams. Denver moving it around. Wagner with a screen. Outside Bagley. Pass to Barrett. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. Butler comes in for Marshall. And Derek White subbed in for Kennard. And then for Denver, Turner, he's checked in for Bagley. Mikal Bridges comes in for Wagner. And Irving is subbed in for Gillespie. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Philadelphia. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Back to Ellis. Pass to Mobley. To the paint. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. Nuggets trail by 11. Outside Barrett. Pass to Turner. For 3, Bridges. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 11 in the second half.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by White. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Good. Barrett's got 22 points.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Ellis. To get back on track. Blocked!
Oh, excellent timing there by Barrett. Delivering the swat at the exact right moment.
And the 76ers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The shot by Johnson, no good. Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Barrett. Adams with a screen on White. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Adams, and Wagner subbed in for Barrett. Here's Irving. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Johnson. Pass to White. Caruso outside. Inside. Here's Mobley. And Turner with the block. Bridges passes to Wagner. Bridges, a screen on Butler. From 12 feet, and Wagner gets it to go.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
The Sixers lead by 7. Caruso outside. Pass to Mobley. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Mobley's got 41.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Bridges, a screen on Butler. And the dunk by Wagner.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Shot blocked. Wagner against Caruso. And there's Jordan on the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got 3 assists tonight.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Outside White. Mobley against Jordan. The shake. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Caruso finds Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley, a screen on Turner. And here's Butler outside.
They had better success from the field in the first half. Might need to go back to what they were doing earlier.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Mobley's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside White. Back to Butler. Butler goes for it inside.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Outside Irving. Pass to Wagner. Launches a 3. Johnson with the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Wagner with a steal. Turner against Johnson. The ball's knocked loose. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Mobley.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Irving. White with the steal. Now Johnson. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Irving.
You gotta like how Kyrie just commits to his selection. Even the foul, like, that's not gonna slow him down.
Shooting 2.
he makes the first.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Both free throws good from Irving.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Philadelphia leading by 6. White outside. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Oh, it misses. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Irving outside. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Irving against White. Shot clock at 6. Bucket! Straight in!
Someone who loves the biggest moments. Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history. Believe me, I was there.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. White against Irving.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close up. Kyrie has no fear when attacking any defense.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Oh, it misses. And the Nuggets shooting at 45% of the game so far. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Cash from downtown.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Mobley, a screen on Irving. Now Butler. Bridges pulls it down. Caruso against Wagner. Now Irving. Now Bridges. Wagner with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Butler surveying the floor. And that's it! A huge stop to win the game! A last-second rejection! So a close game sees Denver taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. When you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. Good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.